So Marvel Snap's newest card is Bastion, and I think you can actually do some really crazy stuff with this card. He's a 4/3 on reveal. Add copies of your other cards here to your hand, and then set their costs to 2 and power to 3. So basically allowing you to create extra copies of really high value things where maybe you don't really care too much about their power values, you just care about their card text. Or alternatively, actually that could be a buff of sorts. You know, an Iron Man, for instance, going from a 5/0 to a 2/3 could be a really big upside. So any cards in that vein. Now, I've tried a lot today with Bastion. This deck, as you can see, is called Bastion of Misery. That was partly because I finally settled on the most like meta thing to do, which is a Victoria Hand Misery deck. But also because, man, I had a hard time making this work in other decks. I tried a Patriot deck. I thought it'd be really cool to copy like a Dazzler and a Patriot and then have an extra Patriot, you know. That seemed like a fun little loop to do with Bastion potentially. Didn't work. Totally sucked. Got murdered. Tried an ongoing deck because there's like a lot of really good little ongoing cards to copy. Goliath, Captain Carter, etc. Those little things can be great for Bastion. Just extra bodies and, you know, some potential big upside there with a buff. Again, totally sucked. Didn't go anywhere. So I was like, okay, look, I'll just settle in. I'll do the meta thing, right? This is definitely the most meta way to do this because copying Victoria hands, like extra copies of Victorias, are nuts. They're already 2/3s. You love them. You know, you just start stacking them up. Each one becomes a 2/5, 2/7. You know, eventually you've got a bunch of 2/7s, 2/9s, etc. With all these extra Victoria hands, you can, you know, layer that with Frigga. Nico gives you extra copies sometimes. Bastion, all of that stacking together, you just, you know, sometimes have 4 or 5 Victoria hands in a given game and go completely bonkers and can do some absolutely crazy stuff. That said, my God, did I have one of the most unlucky and annoying runs I've ever had in Marvel Snap. I felt like some days, you know, some days everything goes right and some days everything goes wrong. And listen, I tried to laugh it off a lot, but there's at least one game in here where I legitimately get crazy tilted, and I think you'll soon see why. So look, I actually had a terrible run with this deck. I went 6-9, a 37% win rate. I don't actually think it's that bad though. I think it's actually way better than that. I think this is probably a really good deck. I just had some of the worst variance in recorded human history today as far as playing card games is concerned. So listen, I think maybe just keep an eye out for Bastion. I don't know if this actually makes these Misery Victoria hand decks better because there can be some awkwardness, you know. Ultimately, you're playing a 4/3 for upside, but there's like some timing issues. There's just like some curve fit issues because, you know, like you go into turn 5 with 2 cost cards. Like that's just a little clunky sometimes, right? So I'm not totally sure he's there yet. I do know he can create some crazy spikes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's best for the deck or like the most consistent thing for you to do. So I'm honestly just going to pass for now and say I have no idea whether this card is good or not. My early instincts are maybe on the weak side of average just because of those consistency issues. But my run was so colossally awful, I can't even offer a fair insight. Maybe somebody else had the opposite side of the luck today and it's like, oh, dude, Bastion's the greatest card ever. I wouldn't know. So either way, I think this video is going to be very enjoyable because there's some crazy high rolls and boy, are there some crazy low rolls as you're about to see. All right, yeah, Elysium's like totally insane for us. So if we get Victoria, Bastion stuff, forget it, dude. Between Quinjet and Elysium and all this, everything's basically gonna be free, dude. This is a bot though, I bet. It might be a negative bot. Yeah, we've seen some Ravona Mr. Negative bots. Oh my God, dude, please, one time in my life, show me that Victoria hand right now. Although honestly, if I get this Giga hand and it's a bot, I'm gonna be so sad, dude. I wish you could just opt out of bots. Maybe matchmaking takes too long or something. I don't want that happening, but I wish you could. Victoria hand right now would just be the absolute Giga gangbusters draw right now. Misery, that's not a Victoria hand. I'm gonna wait one more turn. I think we can wait and greed this, dude. Everything's so cheap, I think we can greed it. This may not be a bot, to be clear. Like, you know, it's just, you know, they do have Mr. Negative decks now, and the portrait's suspicious. The snap is unusual for a bot, though, perhaps. Victoria, no! You're all I want in the world, Victoria hand, and you're just abandoning me in my time of need. You know, Mirage actually has some pretty crazy high rolls, though. Maybe we go for Mirage here. That could give us some Bastion plays. You know, hit like an Iron Man that's 0 now if they just drew an Iron Man or whatever, right? There's still some pretty cool plays here. This is going to fill our hand with stuff, and then maybe, you know, you Bastion that stuff and go from there. Bro, I might be the smartest man alive. Actually, do I get an Iron Man again? I do get an Iron Man again. I might actually be the smartest man alive. I legitimately might be the smartest man alive. The question is, how do I win? I need more Iron Man copies. So can I do this? That gives me 3 more Iron Mans in hand, right? Surely that holds, even with the crochet, right? Like, surely that holds. I mean, there's a lot of Iron Mans. I just stack into 2 spots, basically, right? Like 1 more Iron Man right, and then 2 more Iron Mans mid. Could even, like, maybe throw some stuff left, too. I don't know. Everything's gonna be so cheap. Cards are basically gonna be all free. I mean, honestly, dude, like, come on. I don't know if it is a bot, by the way. They're playing perfectly so far. You know what I mean? Like, it's a perfect Mr. Negative game for them so far. I mean, like, dude, come on. I can't believe it was actually Iron Man, by the way. Of all the Mr. Negative cards for them to have top decked, just organically top decked, right? I cannot believe it was the Iron Man. Mystique Iron Man mid. Okay, but they do that, like, small power base. Like, we're gonna have a much higher power base. And they don't have more Iron Man's right, so there's no way they're contesting right effectively. Like, Gore is just not going to be big enough. So, I mean, like, how does this ever lose, right? Does it ever lose? I mean, you're just adding an entire another layer of Iron Man here. It's not a lot of power. But I'm not as worried about power here because, like we said, they don't have Iron Mans. They really can't scale right very effectively. You know what I mean? Most of their biggest scaling would happen either mid or left. And that means I don't need more points. I just, you know, this is going to go to at least 88, but actually more than that. So I think this just holds outside of some crazy, you know, random Goliath or something. I don't know what it would be. I just don't like. In your negative deck, I just don't even, guys, I don't even, like, I don't know what to tell you when I've said I've had the worst run of Marvel Snap today I can remember in a long time. I was earlier, like, laughing it off. You're probably gonna hear a few moments in this video where I'm like, oh, ha ha ha, I'm having really bad luck today, but it's funny. This is actually legitimately tilted me a little bit. Why? I also am not convinced this isn't a bot still a little bit. Like, did this bot just magically generate this Goliath out of nowhere? I could have won the game left too, is what's crazy. But, like, there's no reason to try to do that, right? Like, that would actually have been more risky, and then they could have obviously just played an Goliath left if they wanted to, right? Like, that's just the same side of, you know, the other side of a 50-50. Hey, this is a hand, dude. Cannot play that right now. I wish that was the add a copy to hand. That would be insane. Oh my god, the opponent's portrait is insane, by the way. I've never seen that. Like, Venomized Sinister. That looks cool. That actually looks really, really cool. Yes, negative zone. Do we have to put our small stuff there? I mean, it's definitely not ideal. I mean, I could put it here, but it's risky. We don't know what that's going to be. Baxter building, I want to be able to get stronger. We're going to be putting a lot of weak cards there, so I think we got to go left. Sadly, as weird as it feels. Ooh, no, Scream can mess up our positioning and stuff here a little bit on Bastion. I mean, it doesn't really matter for Frigga, I guess, but it's got to be careful of Polaris's and, you know, whatever else. We don't actually, you know what? We maybe should have tried to get priority a little better. Oh boy, Hala too is just really not good news. Do I have to like wait on this? So we could do this. Get an extra Victoria, go for Bastion again. And then, you know, you're losing this Victoria, but maybe you're okay. Just finish on some Victorias. Might be all right, I guess. I don't know. They're definitely trying to seal right, but I'm almost like saying, hey, I'm abandoning right. Like maybe I just don't really care about right that much, you know? Maybe we're just abandoning it and it's okay. Sadly, our copy, by the way, was debuffed, which is frustrating, but just the reality of it, I guess. So now you go Bastion again, and you finish again with some crazy Victoria pop-offs, but we're still not that strong mid, you know? That's the issue. It's like even 2 Victorias here. Maybe a Nico double or something could be good. Like we can go Victoria, Victoria, Nico is all we know for sure on this. Maybe a Quinjet top deck, I guess. A little bit worried about stuff like Magneto at some point. Arrow is a little annoying if they have that. The card's dead though. It didn't matter, I guess. Okay. Was Victoria not the last thing? Oh, it was like that Zabu I trailed. Genius. Genius, I guess. Absolute man of genius. Do we go Nico location manipulation? I mean, this ain't easy, right? This ain't easy, dude. Let's see how big they get mid, I guess. Is it just like Magneto? That would be just too big, maybe. But Batroc did move, so... that might be okay still, right? Because we're gonna have another Victoria, and oh, I don't know though. It's probably not gonna be okay. I don't think it's enough, right? It is enough. Yes. There's 2 Victorias because the new one. Yes. By the way, we rolled from the -3 per spot to the -2 per spot. That's classic for me today, but it doesn't matter because we win. Yeah, that's actually a good Bastion game for once. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Pretty good stuff. Pretty cool, even despite the location roll. They also just countered my Victoria so hard, but we still got there. That was cool. Hey, early Quinjet is fantastic. We got Bastion and Victoria hand here, just like, dude. So guys, this is my first game of this deck. May not be the first game you're watching, of course, but dude, I have tried Bastion. Oh my good God almighty, that's insane. Maybe we could take a second Quinjet. I gotta be a little careful on getting like too locked in though. Like I'm scared to put this here because what if something screws me? But I also don't want to go too hard into Shuri's lab too early either. Because I can go like actually for Frigga Victoria Bastion, which is pretty cool. Maybe these are actually some of the bigger guys I have here anyway. So Victoria Frigga, then Bastion on Victoria and Frigga, and then on turn 5, I can play Victoria Frigga again. Maybe we even a 1-drop in there somewhere too, right? This is actually so perfect. Oh my God, dude. I didn't want to play this deck again today. Oh, thank God I didn't put Victoria there. I'm a genius. I didn't want to play another Victoria hand deck because number one, you guys don't really seem to vibe with them all that much, like on YouTube, you know, and it's like the most meta. So I tried Patriot Bastion. I tried Ongoing Bastion. None of them were working for me, honestly. The opponent is, by the way, playing literally the exact same deck so far. Like we have all of these cards right now. That's wild. This is gonna be nuts. So like I'm finally just doing the meta thing and I'm instantly having a crazy time. Like it's instantly the greatest game I've ever played. Man, I really wish the more off meta, like cheaper stuff. I was honestly trying to go for cheaper decks, off meta decks, and it just wasn't working, you know. So I don't know, dude. These being 1 cost right now, it's just, dude, we are literally. I thought me putting Zabu in here was smart. The list I saw on Untapped didn't even have the Zabu, man. Oh my good God. Can I copy anything important here? It would be just Victoria, maybe. If you go like Zabu here, what do you copy? You get 2 copies. Oh no, you get, oh yeah, you only get 2 copies now. It's just Misery Surge. It's certainly not worth it. So in that case, we probably just go Victoria, Frigga, Surge, Victoria. I don't even know what's left. I mean, like, you can do Misery mid, actually. It does delete your Frigga, though, and your Bastion, so that's not very good. Misery can go right just for a power boost, but I need power left as well. I really don't have that much. Maybe you go like this, actually. Maybe you just play the Surge as is. Like, we don't really care about the on reveal. You know what I mean? I care more about the space, and she's just kind of free to weave in. Dude, they are literally playing the exact same freaking deck, dude. It's a little late for their Bastion in theory. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The Moon Girl doesn't matter. Maybe if you have like a... Oh my god, dude. Silver Surfer in here is cool, too. What is this, dude? This is such a crazy game right now. I don't think I can win mid, though, right? They're 2 out of range. They went so big mid. This actually only gains 6 extra, right? So it'd be 18 mid. 24 plus 20 is only 44, so that's definitely not enough. Misery, like we said, destroys too much stuff. So maybe you just go big Misery here, big Victoria here, and you go Nico here. Did Nico get +2? Yeah, but it's going to be nowhere, so that won't help. I mean... Maybe it's overkill left. Maybe you switch these up. Maybe, well, no, again, we can't go Misery there, though, because it deletes Frigga, so we don't really have a choice, I guess. I mean, I think we're a little exposed right here, to be honest. Seems like they mostly went left. Hope they don't have a Shang-Chi in the mix, too. That would be so greedy, dude. Oh, my God, that'd be so greedy. Don't do that to me, opponent. Please. Victoria again. Bastion again. Sure, that's not bad. Oh, no! It is big enough by 1 point! Are you kidding me? God dang it, dude. Oh my god, dude. I really could have just put the Victoria here. I maybe had enough points here anyway. Ah, man. Probably a misplay, honestly. Oh, these numbers are insane, by the way. I'm kind of sad because I spent an hour trying to play not this. You know what I mean? Like, this was the obvious path. This is what we talked about in the card review. This is what I thought would make Bastion busted. And I tried for an hour to play other stuff. And I literally, I went, good God, I barely won a game. I went 2-4 with ongoing. I went 0-6 with Patriot. Just could not win a game. Hey, early Zabu's great as long as we don't draw another 4-drop. Hey, what do you know? Dude, this whole video, God dang it, everything's going wrong. I'm trying to laugh it off, you know. I'm trying to laugh it off. I know you guys don't like me to be too grumpy. I think my grumpy moments are still generally pretty happy-go-lucky compared to most, you know? Like, I think some people legit have some grumpy moments. Oh my god, Bar with no name. We could splash that late and maybe surprise the opponent with Hood. Like, normally you'd Hood Misery, but maybe we just want to do a little surprise and dump that on 6, where they think that's something that's being contested really closely, and then actually it's like, nope, just kidding. Not for you. So we only have Moon Knight for Black Knight. Maybe Patriot goes here. Could since I have priority in particular, like, this could mess them up a little bit. Like, this could put a 2-drop in their hand that Agatha then gets it just discards Patriot instead of Agatha, right? And then their Agatha's stuck in hand or whatever. That would be really cool. So this is gonna be a Moon Knight. It's gonna hit the Iron Patriot. No, it's Hella gone. Oh, that's good too, though. Not an Agatha if they have Agatha, so that's good. Agatha, particularly with Bar with no names, probably a really big risk, isn't it? So like, yeah, so like playing the Moon Knights actually kind of sucks. Dude, Agamotto being cheaper would be really clutch. That's a big old boy. I'm just thinking about like this. Like, do I care about Hala enough to play there? Do I care about Patriot enough? Like, this is such a bad Bastion, kind of in either case, right? It's just not a great Bastion, no matter how you shake it. But I don't really want a Moon Knight for the opponent either, because I think that also causes me problems. This would be their Agatha turn, right? Yeah, Agatha finally discarded, but they did play into Bar with no name. So yeah, indeed, Indeed, Agatha causing them problems. We are losing right, but we're maybe not too mad. We have this really nice Agamotto now. Another Patriot, which honestly, maybe we just play Patriot Agamotto here. Nico can go wherever probably, right? I mean, you know, it's really just about winning. I mean, at this point, I don't even have to do the hood, right? I can just do whatever. Play like double Moon Knight, right, or something, or whatever this Patriot card is. Maybe if it's better. Oh, you know what? We can also copy that Agamotto with Frigga. That's another great play. Let's get a 210 here. Oh yeah, that's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. That's even better, yeah. Yeah. So can they get this Hella back off a Ghost Rider, right? If they do, does it even help them? Because they're kind of getting screwed by Bar with no name either way. Black Bolt loses me a Nico, not an Agamotto thing. Okay. And then we just do like Agamotto plus Moon Knight, right? And then maybe put a hood here for just for you know, insurance, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Not too upset. This could technically make their Hella better, by the way, for the record, but I'm kind of hoping this holds anyway. We haven't seen anything big enough to steal this regardless. I got the Agatha back, not a Hella, and a Patriot. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Nice, dude. Yeah, good little weird win. Bastion, I mean, I didn't really play the Bastion card at all. He was just there to literally to support the Patriot, just as a, you know, he was a 4-3. You know, this game went away from the Victoria Hand game plan, so he was just a 4-3. All right, yeah, Hood, we can get you some free buffs just in case we don't find a Misery. I think that's okay. Patriot probably goes elsewhere for now. Find a good target. Looking for Bastion. Do we take a Bastion Hood? I mean, in theory, if it's fast enough, yeah, could be good, right? Ooh, Victoria Bastion's just gonna be way better though. We don't need Patriot in the Bastion necessarily. Maybe do this here. You pretty much always win this. If you wanted to go for like Nico Victoria because you thought Nico was a better Bastion target, I don't know if that's always true. I'd also rather have a Zabu or a Quinjet if I hit them, I guess. But I like that Patriot probably goes a little bit uncontested here. Hella seems pretty weak, but not a disaster, I guess. Oh, Coffee's opening hands are really good for Victoria. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my good god. That is so insane. Patriot does win. Okay. Now we get an extra Victoria, and Bastion's about to make me even more Victorias. Absolute madness. Do I have hand size for that? Yes. Could wait a turn if I wanted to just play stuff though. Like we could do Misery right now, get a demon, and then next turn is Bastion Demon. I'd go to 6, you go to 7. I'd be right back on the hand size problem, I guess. But I'd have an extra demon for now. Guess it doesn't really change the math much. This gives me more turns of Nico, I suppose, if I think about it that way. Maybe we like that a bit better. I don't know. Maybe it plays around Disruption a little better earlier. Wiccan hits. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Wiccan decks right now. So this is another set of Victorias. Nico, I don't think can roll copy again, right? I don't see how. It's possible. 2x though is really cool. Okay, since it's already buffed, it's a 3, so that helps a little, I suppose. Yeah. We want to get stuff going here as fast as possible from a buff standpoint, right? If you go ahead and commit the demon here, you're kind of locked in on it, but he's so freaking big. Do you care? I guess you care a little bit about Shang-Chi. What's my turn look like next turn though? Maybe Victoria Hella Demon. Maybe that's okay. I don't really think I have time for like Mirage and stuff. That seems wrong. I could maybe hit another 2-cost playable card, but I Hella just fits in so well. I think it's okay. So Nico here goes to 6 and then to 8, then to whatever, you know, extra. So much more. Galactus, first step's right. Okay, I think Demon can flip that a little bit, right? Oh no, 15? No, we don't flip 15, unfortunately. This is only going to go to 12. 20, which is not enough. I mean, Like in theory, this is a contest left. It's a pretty big contest actually. Victoria adds a lot of power over there. I mean, yeah, you know, things beat us here for sure, but there's worlds where we're in this. Things can beat us, but we're in this. We're in this. We're in this. Don't have Shang-Chi. I don't think these decks always have Shang-Chi though. We're down by 2 and we're adding like 16, right? So I mean, it's definitely doable. Maybe an Alioth mid, but then they wouldn't have enough power left. Like, no way. I got a little. They'd have a little extra energy. You have 2, but that wouldn't be enough probably. We're still netting the hella here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about this. I'm like a Killmonger beats me. Oh, Shang-Chi, I think gets us always. Dang it, dude. I'm so sick of this guy, dude. So sick of this guy. I'm just so sick of this guy, dude. I mean, honestly, we're still really close is what's annoying. It's still really close. Like, that's what's crazy, is it's really close. God dang it, dude. We lost by 3 points, even with the Shang-Chi. Honestly, if the Nico had just, like, been any other thing, we would have been fine. That's so frustrating, dude. Really, really cool game, but just, you know, no fun to be had against Wiccan always. All right, Hood into Victoria. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. We got Frigga already, so we could do like Victoria Frigga in one spot and then try to Bastion that. That's pretty sweet. I've been having some cool games with this deck so far, but I'm actually losing them. That's what's annoying. Cool games that you lose. That's not your goal, right? All right, Frigga, Victoria, we got Misery left. Like pretty classic lines so far with this. Should still play Surge over Victoria, but I think with Frigga you just go, right? I think you just go. That's actually tough, but Bastion's insane. But Dream Dimension's gonna hurt us for the Bastion. Oh man. Oh man, is this a bot deck? Oh god, dang it, dude. I just do not think the game wants me to have fun today. I'm having a really tough day today in Marvel Snap, man. Really tough day. I cannot seem to string together anything fun. Oh! That helps a little, but I mean, not really though, right? Like I already lost my chance for a good Bastion timing. Like it's, you know, like this would have been insane if not for Cosmo. Like I think there's a good chance we're still gonna win this game for the record, but just not a lot of like fun things to do now. Oh my. Well, hello there. I mean, this doesn't really do a lot. We only have 2 slots. So you get a Surge, but and it's like a discounted Surge, but why? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really do anything. Bastion would have been so fun this game, dude. Like so fun. Does this opponent have a Killmonger? It's definitely not impossible. Yeah, as uninteresting as this line is, I think it's just the right thing to do. Like Moon Girl just didn't have it this game, right? Ah! That's actually really funny though. Diamond back there. Is this a bot? Kind of getting bot vibes, aren't you? Getting a little bot vibes, guys. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, we really don't have anything to do here. Hold up, that's over. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna win. I don't know if it's bot or not. It's just weird. It's like a C3 deck. Well, actually, you know what? It might be my C3 Affliction deck, but with some changes, like Bast and Cosmo changes, but I guess we'll find out, dude. Is Cerebro gonna beat me here? I'm so zoned out on it right now that I just don't even know. Like, we probably lose to Cerebro because I'm so zoned out, man. Normally such a sick turn, but Mystique, is there like a hazmat here? They don't have a Luke Cage though, so do we still hold? Like, surely we're fine. Yeah, with no Luke Cage. I mean, the Diamondbacks do make a big shift, honestly, but yeah, we hold. Okay. Yeah, this game would have gone absolutely nuts if not for the Cosmo, but still, I mean, you know, whatever. We didn't really get a lot of Bastion fun. You kind of got a teaser of how good it can look though. Like, look at that hand, dude. Look at that hand. Insane hand. Hey-oh, good start. Justin. Just in time to lose. Famous last words before immediately losing. Quicksilver, so we got some Wiccan stuff. All right. Do we do Patriot first? I mean, I love Victoria Frigga. The Superflow curve's a little out of whack, though. Maybe like a Zabu or a Hood. Okay, sure. If I got a Bastion, I would love to go Frigga, Hand, Bastion, right? So I think I'm going to leave space right for that, basically, even though things are a little weird on curve right now. Agent, I mean, not ideal. Bastion, Misery, a few targets. Misery left, though, looking a little more likely at this stage. Dream Dimension, always, dude. Always. That can go... No. Order. That can go there. This is pretty good already. I really want to see that Bastion, though, man. Even with Dream Dimension, with Superflow, it's still kind of okay, probably. Mitigating a little bit of that downside. Quinjet 2. Bastion. Surge. Yeah, let's wait a minute here, I guess. You know, if you wanted to really Bastion 2, like, I guess we could just do double Victorias in the Bastions. You don't have to Frigga. That, like, adds an extra layer to it, you know what I mean? But the timing is different. Okay. Victoria turned off, annoying. Diamond back, even more annoying. Superflow gone for them, though. I mean, I think Demons can really contest right really well. We still have another Victoria. Bastion doesn't really do much for us anymore, though, right? He's kind of dead now. Moon Girl hitting some demons, maybe? What do I get? I get... Oh, actually, and another Victoria, too. Oh, yeah, that seems good. Okay. Maybe I'm even fine doing this. Getting even more extra energy out of this, yeah. Do we think they run a Killmonger? Probably not in an Affliction deck, right? Like, you want stuff on board, not gone, right? So extra Victoria here, extra demons here, extra energy here, like... I mean, I have no idea the right way to spread this. Is this, yeah, that's the copied Patriot. I do want a little extra power here for sure. I mean, I'm adding a lot though. But left has got a nice big lead, right's got a nice big lead, and mid is still pretty big. So I think this, yeah, I'm gonna say, like, I feel like we're in a great spot here. Maybe some weird hazmat shenanigans could hurt us, but honestly, this is just a power dump, dude. Like a whole hand playable too, almost crazy. Yeah, I wish this had been a cool Bastion game, but this deck's doing work anyway. Hey, turn one Surge, nice. My luck is turning around. Things are going my way, dude. I can feel it. I still have no idea if Bastion is good or not, though, guys. Zero clue. I've been playing for 2 hours today. I know less about the card than I did when I started. Honest to God truth. That's an interesting Misery spot, I guess. Maybe not perfect, but not probably a good Bastion spot necessarily, though. Could have a 2-cost Bastion off the top here, though. That'd be pretty sweet. Redshift Agatha stuff. Sure. Secretly one of the best cards in the game right now because Agatha decks are actually very good right now. By the way, somebody did warn you guys that was going to be the case. Somebody told you that. It was me. I told you that. I guess maybe you go for the Zabu here. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't think saving for Victoria makes as much sense when we have like Moon Girl stuff. Might just go for a turn 5 Moon Girl here anyway. Yeah. Wave. Whoa. Okay. So I don't. Does the Hello list run the wave, or is that just the backup for the Agatha? I don't remember. A few lists floating around right now. Sandman. Oh no. Oh, but wave is like fixing the Sandman problem actually. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Normally we'd be screwed by Sandman, I guess, but Wave came in to save us. Unbelievable. All cards cost a maximum of 4. Sandman said 1 more, but just kidding. Wave is beautiful. So now we get another demon. Then we can go Moon Girl Zabu next turn. I'm running out of space, but we do just have like solid numbers sort of across the field here, I'd say. Opponent is probably going to benefit a little more from the wave than we do, just from having big cards in their deck. Yeah, sadly, that's probably excluding us from left altogether. I don't really see that coming back. Although we do need to be a little careful because there are definitely concerns of, you know, like hella stuff that could happen. You know, Ghost Rider can dump an insane amount of power. But I just don't even literally think it's possible for me to get big enough there, is it? Bro, this Mjolnir's kind of nuts. Do I want an extra Mjolnir? Instead of an extra demon? I mean, they're both worth +6, but, you know, one's free. This also lets me top deck a card, I guess, which only matters maybe if it's exactly Victoria hand. I don't know. I don't know. I like that this is like I can play it left and still get the power mid is why I chose this decision, right? Like, you know, oh god, Infinite though is gonna cook us, isn't it? They just play Infinite right and win always, don't they? They go to 28. I cannot go to 28, right? I did actually hit the Victoria hand though. Wild. No, we don't go to 28 anyway, though. We only go to 24. So if they do have the Infinite, yeah, we just lose. Well, actually, is Sabu getting buffed? Yeah, it is the copy, I think, right? We go to 26. We still lose, but it's so freaking close. Dang it, it's so close, dude. So freaking close. Yeah. Oh, they didn't play Infinite. Hold up. Oh, that's basically Infinite. Oh, it's like 1 point too big, right? Did we say we go to 26? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I lose by 1 point again, dude. Dang it, dude. I am losing every game by 1 point, man. It's actually unbelievable. Every single time, dude. Oh, I'm cursed today, man. I'm just so cursed. Hey, Hood. Oh, no, I like Quinjet better. Yeah, let's do Quinjet. Let's do Patriot. I think left is okay for that, right? Opponents don't always play here early. Nice, right. Oh, Soulstone. Whoa, cool. Don't see a lot of Thanos right now. About to see some Thanos. Pony got a 2-drop, by the way. Brutal. Brutal. We got an Airishim. Oh my god, it's Airishim Thanos. Okay. Patriots probably still better, but I am getting a pretty expensive hand for this Moon Girl is all I'm thinking about, you know. But Patriot card can definitely be cheap if we support it. Ooh, that's a great hit. Between Quinjet and the discount, we really do want to make sure this wins. Boy, I need a, what do I need? I mean, Mirage is okay. Legion, all right. Oh, man, I don't really love Mirage here. Misery, Hood, we love, though. I mean, Mirage can hold, but it's just, you know, only 8 to... It's a 6-point lead, basically, right now. It doesn't feel like enough. Ah, it holds! Let's go! Cheap Goliath, nice! Aranya, oh, that's not bad. Oh my god, my hand is so full. I didn't even realize, dude. So much generation here. Bro, are you kidding me right now, dog? It is turn 3, dude. Bro. Bro, it is turn 3, dude. I actually don't think we're out of this, though. If I can get priority into an Goliath, we might legit have a chance to win this game, right? Next turn I maybe just go like Moon Girl Demon just to play 11, you know, we're at 20. Like a decent chance we have priority, and then maybe Goliath holds. Or maybe I just go double Demon, actually. I'm gonna have 2 demons, aren't I? Yeah. You could even go double Demon Aranya. No, you can't do that. That's 4 cards, buddy. Nope, that don't work. Don't play a big guy. That's a tiny guy. They're getting an Aranya or a Demon. I mean, demons are good, to be clear. That is a pretty small one next to it. So we're like, you know, we're matching with 1 to 2 right now on spots. But can double Demon just get us there for an Goliath priority reveal? They went all in already? Oh my god, dude. Viper? Oh my god, dude. The most toxic player in America. Weirdly, though, I have faith. It's a big lead. It's a big lead. Airship's not doing it. Did they draw Thanos? Which stone is the Thanos stone? Is orange the draw Thanos stone? It's not, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make him have it, dude. I'm gonna make him have it. This feels like a bluff snap. Make him have it. Called the bluff snap into a tie, baby. Save some cubes. Let's go. Sneaky, dude. Sneaky.